Goals, goals, goals. Set goals for yourself. Set smart goals for yourself. So they say, no, do not set smart goals for yourself. Here is what I want you to do. Hi, welcome once again to my channel, Mom Motivation. This is Ashley Roberts, your number one mom motivator, or as I like to call myself, Momtivator. This is me always in front, cheering on every mom, telling them they can do it. I am here to take you from where you are now to where you ought to be, smashing and achieving your mommy goals. Please do subscribe to my channel, like, comment, share the videos. Thank you so much. I'll dive right into my topic for today. In my last video, I talked about setting smarter goal. Part 1, promised I'll be bringing the concluding part, setting smarter goal, part 2. A lot of things have been said about setting smart goals, but I think you should be setting smarter goals than setting smart goals. And here is what I mean by smarter goals. I will not go into details about what goal is. I'm going to put the link to my last video so you can watch everything I've said about goal setting. So today I will just be teaching you how to set smarter goals. Number 1, your goal have to be specific. That is the S, specific. You have to specify what you want to do with the goal. You have to tell us or yourself what you want to achieve with the goal. When you are specific, you are not being vague. You are not being ambiguous. You are not making a blanket statement that nobody understands. So you are going straight to the point and hitting the nail on the head. You are saying this is what it is. You are specifically telling yourself what you want to do, what you want to achieve. The second thing there is measurable. Your goals have to be measured. It have to be able to define the milestone you intend to achieve with that goal. We're able to say between this time and this time, this is what we intend to achieve. You should be able to measure your goals based on the output you are able to show within the specified period of time that you want to achieve that goal. You are saying, I want to, for instance, you're setting a reading goal for yourself. You should be able to say something like, I want to read 3 books in a year. You see, we can measure the number of books you want to read. It is 3. So it's measurable. You cannot just make a blanket statement like, I want to read more books this year. What is more? We don't know what that more is. So we cannot measure whether you are able to achieve that goal because there is no key performance index, there is no measuring scale, there is no yardstick we are using to check whether that goal can be achieved. So your goal has to be measurable. The next thing is achievable. How possible is it to reach that goal? Are you setting goals that you cannot achieve? Are you setting goals like, for instance, you have never jogged, you have never involved yourself in a rigorous exercise, and then you want to just wake up and go run a marathon? It's not achievable. You can't do that. And when you're talking about achievable goals, you are looking at different parameters. You're looking at different variables that are involved. Is this thing possible? Like I've talked about, observing the nomenclature of your home, checking your capacity as a person. You have to set goals that is achievable. So we recently have this Nigerian lady, Hilda Basi, that cooked for 100 hours. I tell you, she didn't wake up one morning and started cooking for 100 hours. She said she prepared herself for it for 5 years. She put in 5 years to build the capacity to achieve that feat. So when you are setting your goal, how do you really have the capacity to achieve it? Do you have what it takes to achieve it? Is it achievable? So you may want to be asking yourself, can I start small? Can I build up on the little that I have? It's like you don't even have any savings at all, and you want to start a business that runs into millions. You see, it is not an achievable goal. It's not something you can achieve within that time. So you may want to start saving little by little until you get to your destination. The fourth variable is R, realistic. Realistic and achievable goes hand in hand. Be real. This thing you're saying, how realistic is it? How possible is it? Are you dreaming? Are you just, saying some weird things that cannot be done? I want to have a party in the moon. My dream is to celebrate my 40th birthday in the moon. I'm not saying it's not achievable. I'm not saying, but how how can you be realistic? Can you be real? When you're setting this goal, ask yourself, how real is this goal in real life situation? Can this thing be possible? Am I being real to myself, or am I just being Joseph the dreamer? So when you're setting goals for yourself, please set something that is real, something that is tangible, something that is within reach. So that is it. Be realistic in your goal. Set realistic goal. Be true to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. You know your strength. You know your capacity. You know everything about you. So be true to yourself when you're setting that goal. Don't set unrealistic goal. You know you love to sleep, and you're setting goals that I'll be waking up by 2 a.m. every day, and you have never even woken up by 5 a.m. before. So you may want to start small. You may want to start by waking up by 6, and then take you to 5:30, then take you to 5 a.m. And before you know it, you achieve your goal. You cannot just go from 0 to 100. It's not possible. It's not real. So when you're setting your goal, you have to be realistic with what you are saying or what you're putting down. The fifth variable there is timely. I am so big on time. I can talk about time from morning till night. I think timing is my superpowers. I love anything about time management. I'm gonna be doing a lot of video on time management. As a matter of fact, I think time management is gonna be infused in most of my videos, because timing is everything. Time is everything. When you are setting a goal, there has to be a timeline. You have to time box that goal so that you know when you are achieving it. We know, okay, this is the time you have set to achieve it. For example, let's say you want to set a reading goal. You can't just make a statement like, I want to read more books. We don't know when you want to read that books. Maybe you want to read 3 books for the rest of your life. You want to read 3 books when? Like 20 years, 50 years? We do not know that. So, but when you time box it, you're saying something like, I want to read 3 books this year. Now, that is a very smart goal, because the goal is specific. You're telling us exactly what you want to do. What is that specific thing? You want to read more books. It is measurable because we know the number of books you want to read: 3 books. Again, it is attainable because reading 3 books doesn't seem far-fetched. It's something that it can be done. It is realistic. When you say, I want to read 3 books, it makes more sense to people. People can, identify with it, that it can be done. And then it's timely because you are saying that I am doing this year. So that means you have 12 months to read 3 books. So you can now find a way to adjust it. 3 books in 12 months. I'm taking 4 months to read 1 book. So you see, it's very easy than starting off very high. You have not managed to read one book and you're telling yourself, I'll read 20 books. It's not real, it's not achievable. So you have to be specific. That is how to set smart goals. Now, what is my smarter goal? When you set smart goal, you have to make it smarter. The E there for me is evaluable. If you're setting a goal you cannot evaluate, you cannot sit back and check your performance. Is this goal working? Is this goal serving its purpose? Is this goal driving me to where I want to be? Then the goal is not smarter. So it's one thing to set smart goal, but you need to take it to the next level of making it smarter. You have to be able to evaluate those goals that you have set. Like I said, you're asking yourself questions. The processes, the plan that I've put behind this goal, is it going to take me there? Is it working? Is it possible? Am I achieving my purpose with this goal? So that's there, you should be able to evaluate your goals at all times, because over the years or over time, goals can become obsolete. Goals may not be able to serve that purpose. So you may want to evaluate your goals at all times. Let's say you set that reading goals. Let's say you set that reading goal 5 years ago, that I want to read 3 books each year. Over the year, you may want to evaluate it and ask yourself, after reading 3 books each year, how has it improved my life? Did it take me to where I want to be? Do I need to start reading more books? Do you understand? You need to find out, or the approach that I'm using. Am I getting bored? Am I just dragging myself to read that book to fulfill all righteousness? Is it really serving that purpose? So at your goals, you must be able to evaluate your goals and know whether it's taking you to your vision for your life. The R for my smarter goal is replicable. If you have a goal, you should be able to replicate that goal. If you're not able to replicate that goal, then for me, it's just a guesswork. You are just stumbling into it. You're just going with the flow. Because if you actually have set a smart goal or a smarter goal, you should be able to apply it over and over and over again and get the same result. You should be able to tell people, you should be able to sell the idea to people. This is how I am able to achieve this goal, and they apply it to their lives and they get the same result. So if your goals are not replicable, then for me, it's not smart. It's not smarter. It's just a smart goal. But for me, you need to have that smarter goal. That is what has helped me. I've been able to take input from one particular goal and apply it in various areas of my life, and I'm able to get the same result. So you may want to be more deliberate, analytical, and observant when you're setting your goal. What are the steps that I've taken? You may want to write down your processes. You may want to write down your procedures, so that you'll be able to transfer the knowledge, transfer the process from that goal to another aspect and get the same result. So for me, don't just set smart goals, set smarter goals. Remember, smarter goal is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, timely, evaluable, and replicable. So today, be deliberate in setting smarter goals, so that you will win in different aspects of your life and not just one aspect of your life. Thank you once again for watching. Please subscribe, like, share our videos, and also leave comments for us. Till I come your way again, I remain Ashley Robert, your #1 motivator. See you next time.